Hi everybody, Dr. Albert Snow here, Holistic Gastroenterologist and the inventor of the GI Cure protocol, which heals all inflammatory bowel conditions every time. Healed. Yes, I did use the word healed. Um, Quick note, knowledge base. We talk about the knowledge base all the time when you buy the $195 protocol, which is what will heal you. Um, it's instead of having an appointment with me and $295, you can for $195 you can do the protocol that's on the website that gives you actually more information and support than I would, because I'm not available other than we have our exchange of emails and we check up on you, and it's very effective, but it's limited in terms of what additional information I can give you. You certainly get everything you need with a $295 appointment with me to be completely healed, but you get that with the $195 plus more. And what's that plus more? The knowledge base. Okay, where is the knowledge base? It isn't posted quite yet. What is it going to be? Knowledge base is it's a part of the website, the Holistic Gastroenterology.com site, which is where you can sign up for the $195. On that same site, there's going to be multiple pages of information, stuff you've never heard before. Got to remember, everything I say is contrary to what is known by conventional and other naturopathic people, and pretty much everything I say has never been said before, because I've turned the world upside down, and what I say is accurate and true. What's that mean relevant to the knowledge base? Well, starting now, and we've already started with the content, regularly I'm going to be putting audio clips just like this one on there. It's going to be an endless series of what to do not only for gastrointestinal problems, sinus problems, allergy problems, toenail fungus, you name it. I have a wealth of knowledge. I have practiced as a specialty gastrointestinal medicine, natural medicine, for 40 years. But I've also treated everything under the sun successfully. As a matter of fact, the principle of why the GI Cure works for the gastrointestinal tract is the exact same principle for healing sinuses, lung issues, bladder, urinary tract, vaginal. It's about putting the mucosal lining in and supporting the flesh, the tissue wall of, say, the lung. You'll get all that information. Everything that I say, for instance, I got a radio station, my own station, and I'm putting stuff up on there constantly, and it's all unique stuff. I mean, nobody treats these conditions like I do, and a lot of that's going to be transferred over to the knowledge base. So I speak it, we put it over to the knowledge base, you get an email saying, hey, there's something new in there. That's going to go on all day. Things I say, things I've written, things I've done, mostly with a focus on new stuff that isn't available out there. Part of the package when you buy the 195 protocol, it's pretty amazing. It's a miracle. You get healed. What else do you get? There's something that's equally as valuable. An ongoing, living, breathing knowledge base that's contributions by me every day. It's not static. We don't just put it in there and forget about it. No, we build on things. We tell a story. There's a lot going on in there. Again, when we post it, my people are adding the pages today, and as the pages for are going to be constructed, the data, the content that I create is going to be posted on there. There's already a bunch of things that are just waiting for the page to be finished. You're going to have categories like, obviously, like questions of how do I heal my gut. Hey, I'm 3/4 of the way through your protocol, but I'm stuck on this. Okay, every variable that I can think of is already built into the protocol. But things come up. People either don't understand something or they have a very unique situation. Every time I get a contact with somebody that says, hey, I can't do this, I put the solution of it on the knowledge base. That's what I will do. The purpose of it is to keep us up to date. You have evergreen, what they call evergreen content, which means that you stuff on there that applies through the ages. It's not going to change. You need to install the mucosal lining. That's universal. That's never going to change. But what happens if I start bleeding in the middle of this? What happens if I get constipated in the middle of this? Everything that can happen is either already in the protocol or will be. And how do I know and this is why I call it living, breathing. When I get a call from you or an email say, this isn't working in some way, I figure out and I tell you what to do. That goes into part of our library. Oh, by the way, I've never run across this before, but Miss Jones told me she had that problem. I figured it out and I put it on, I call it the wall. I put it on the wall of the knowledge base. Also, a category of, so it's a category of complicated things that come up for the gastrointestinal protocols. Also, hey, how to fix sinuses, how to fix fungus, how to do a lot of things, okay? You can search for this, and you'll find that oh, I have sinus problems too, okay? Then supplements that I think are special, that I know are special. We've talked about spirulina and trace minerals. I have a knowledge of combination of supplements that will do amazing things for you, beyond just your gastrointestinal tract. Not just generally nutritional stuff. I deal with bullseye stuff. Bullseye stuff means something makes a difference. You notice it now. You don't have to take something for 3 weeks. You don't have to just trust that it's helping you. For instance, multivitamins and bullshit. Yeah, take them, but don't have any expectations it's going to blow your socks off or anything. You take trace minerals, by trace mineral research in Hawaiian spirulina, you'll notice a difference within minutes. Spirulina goes right to the brain. One of the very few things that can just pass through the blood-brain barrier. Things like that. Things that 40 years have told me this is BS and this is for real. And I don't deal with much stuff that's in the middle. I deal with what I call an inventive process called the law of obviousness. It's got to be obvious. Hey, this stuff's not working. I don't feel any different. Or hey, this stuff is great. I feel great. That's what this page is going to be about. The supplements, sorting out the bullshit. Forget this, forget that, forget that. This is the real deal. This is what this will do for you. That's another page, part of the knowledge base. Everything I've ever said, everything I know is going to be on there. That's huge. If you believe in me and you've seen the people, the testimonials and things that give you some insight that, hey, this guy might know something, you're going to be shocked when you see the stuff that's on there. There's going to be a lot of stuff. I'd say 3/4 of the stuff that's going to be on there, you've never heard before. No one's ever heard it publicly. These are things that I have. I'll be, like if I'm treating you, I'll have a dialogue in my head. Okay, should I do this? Should I do this? This is happening because of that. I put that information in there. You're going to hear my thoughts. And it's going to be in an audio clip just like this. And this is too much stuff to type in. And I don't believe people want to read when they can listen. But it's going to be great. So if I was just telling somebody in Australia, this is what prompted this clip, that she says, hey, I want to buy that $195, I'm pretty much cured, but I want to get in on that knowledge base. And I say, well, at the moment, and the people who have bought it, I know how many there are, a huge amount of people that have bought it, they're not going to see a knowledge base in there. They're going to see something maybe today that shows that, oh, those pages are up now, and he's starting to put content on there. But it's not ready. It will be within days, and you're going to start seeing a steady flow of cool stuff. So there's not a race. You don't have to get in there today. There's not a limited quantity of anything. But as soon as you do get in there and I get this information posted, you get the benefit of it. See, the cure is just, it's a miracle. It's invaluable. It's incredible, right? But along with that, you get something that's going to be loaded with stuff that you've never heard before that is for real. I broke the code on the gastrointestinal, right, a long time ago, and it's real and it works every time. I also have a tremendous amount of gems, or what they call pearls, that are equally valuable. You're getting a book that tells all, but it's a living book in real time. If I have an appointment with someone this afternoon and they say, wow, I hadn't heard of that one before, or geez, she got better using that? Well, okay, let's put it in there. And throw it in there. It's a source. It's not just you read it once it's just living. It's going to be updated frequently. So that's what I wanted to tell you, is that it's not ready yet. It's in the process. Like today, tomorrow, the pages will be built, and I start throwing stuff in there. So I just want to let you know, if you've already bought into the 195, you're saying, hey, where's this knowledge base thing? Or if you're thinking about it, it's coming. You'll see. So you could start with just getting healed without the knowledge base too, but you're buying a miracle, and then you're buying a tremendous amount of accurate data. See, and I'll just make another comment. I think I touched upon it. I've spoken to many people this morning, is that the protocol that I created that deals all the conditions, IBS and such, it's so cool that the stomach is a mucous membrane in the gastrointestinal tract. And so there are other mucous membranes in your body, the sinuses, the lungs, bladder, there's a lot of them. They can be healed in the same way that the IBS, Colitis, and Crohn's, almost identical. You can say, okay, here's the protocol for IBS, let's call it the protocol for allergies. So you're going to get something very similar, but stretched like a balloon. People make the balloons at the carnival. Here's Mickey Mouse, here's a giraffe. Well, we take the same protocol and we slant it towards you, or the body part we're trying to heal. So the miracle of the GI cure applies to other things too, and that's what the genesis or the gist, I should say, of the knowledge base is. So keep an eye out for it. If you're thinking about grabbing the 195, I call it, best decision in your life, and you're going to get much more than you're buying for. Okay, thank you.